this fight better than first fight, but we'll see. It's my time to come back.
When you come back, we saw Turkey Al-Sheikh come up to you right after, put 3 fingers in the air, saying third fight. Is that what you want? A rubber match with Dmitry Bivol?
Actually, I don't want second fight too. I mean, it's not my choice, but no problem. We're gonna do third fight if we need.
Would you be interested in fighting David Benavidez, possibly instead of a trilogy with Artur?
You know, I'm open for any fight, but today I wanna enjoy that I'm undisputed champion. I wanna take care of my health because I have some issues. I wanna heal myself and then move forward again. Doesn't matter, trilogy, Benavidez, Canela, or I just, as always, I'm just waiting offer, and I'm saying yes.
We need to see a trilogy, don't we, Frank?
Oh, without that. Listen, that was a privilege to watch. 2 gladiators, ultimate warriors, delivered. That was a much better fight than the first fight by a mile. And the first one was a great fight. Brilliant fight. I loved every moment of it. And you've got to take your hats off to him, and it deserves another fight.
Beterbiev and Bivol's third fight is on a lot of people's mind, but Beterbiev is in the building. We know how
Fight will fight anybody. Doesn't matter. Bivol proved time and time again. He's beat the pound for pound number 1. He's beat a pound for pound top 5 tonight. He's the undisputed champion. No problem at all. Whoever's next for Bivol, he'll be ready.
Welcome back to Boxing Legacy. If you're a real boxing fan, then you know what's coming, one of the most highly anticipated fights of the year. Artur Beterbiev vs Dmitry Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight championship is set for February 22, 2025, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I think that we should look forward to a trilogy now.
Yeah, you think a third fight?
I think that'd be awesome, the Trinity trilogy.
If they do a third fight, what adjustments do you think can happen in the fight?
The adjustments, I think that really, to be honest, on Beterbiev's avenue, I think he really needs to work downstairs first, chop him down, break him down, slow him down as far as Bivol goes. And Bivol, stick and moving, keep doing what he was doing tonight.
Dmitry, how do you feel about your next opponent?
I think the December it will be just amazing. Maybe earlier, maybe October. Why not?
You have a preference, David or trilogy?
I don't have any preference now, to be honest. What people wanna see, I gonna take, no problem. Maybe we could talk about cruiserweight. I will think about it also. Why not? I have belts here. I need to check cruiserweight.
It was very nice, delicious, beautiful. Now we'll see round 3.
It was delicious. Who had the better meal tonight? How'd you have the fight?
The winner.
Let's dive into the world of the undefeated powerhouse, Artur Beterbiev. This man is not just a fighter, he's a living knockout machine, an absolute force in the world of boxing. With a flawless record of 21 wins and 21 knockouts, Beterbiev has achieved a perfect knockout ratio of 100%. This kind of performance is incredibly rare, especially at the highest echelons of boxing. It's something that few can match, and even fewer can replicate. His astonishing ability to finish fights with brutal precision and power has earned him the reputation of one of the most dangerous fighters in the game today. Beterbiev is not just a one-dimensional slugger who relies on sheer power. No, he's a true beast inside the ring, with a combination of skill, power, and ring intelligence that makes him nearly unstoppable. His knockout power is simply unreal. When he lands a clean shot, it's like a switch gets flipped, and it's game over for his opponent. Fighters who have dared to step into the ring with him, like Alexander Gvozdyk, Joe Smith Jr., and Callum Johnson, have all felt the full brunt of his devastating punches. Each of these opponents has been left to wonder what hit them as Beterbiev's fists send shockwaves through the division. But here's the real kicker. Beterbiev is not merely a brawler relying solely on his brute strength. He has a deep and extensive background in amateur boxing, with over 300 fights to his name, which has shaped him into a versatile and well-rounded fighter. His credentials extend beyond the professional ranks, as he's also an Olympian, a testament to his exceptional skills and discipline. This amateur foundation gives him an edge that sets him apart from other power punchers. He possesses impeccable timing, excellent footwork, and a sharp ring IQ, all of which allow him to break down his opponents piece by piece, round after round. He doesn't just knock opponents out with a single punch, he systematically wears them down until they can no longer continue, unable to withstand his onslaught. Beterbiev is a well-rounded force, a fighter who is as methodical as he is powerful, making him a truly exceptional talent in the world of boxing.
Listen, I think that Bivol is going to get better from the experience of having been in there with the boogeyman. I just think that being in there with this guy, this boogeyman, he got some answers to some questions that he might have thought he had going in the first time, but he didn't have. Because you don't have them until you're in there and you actually go through that experience. And I think that will better him. But I also think that Beterbiev might be better because he had more time to recover the knee, to rehab the knee.
Now, let's shift our focus to the man who's looking to dethrone the mighty Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol. While Beterbiev is known for his incredible knockout power, Bivol takes a completely different approach to the sport. Instead of relying on brute force and a devastating knockout punch, Bivol is a highly technical and incredibly intelligent boxer. His boxing style is one that prioritizes skill, precision, and superior ring awareness, making him a tough puzzle to solve for any opponent. With a record of 23 wins and just 1 loss, his only defeat coming at the hands of Beterbiev in their first meeting, Bivol has proven himself to be one of the top light heavyweights in the world. What truly sets Bivol apart is his exceptional ring IQ. He has an innate ability to control the pace of the fight, dictate the action, and make his opponents fight at his tempo. His footwork is slick and precise, always moving in and out of range with ease, and one of his most impressive traits is how rarely he gets hit clean. Bivol's defense is top-notch, as he can evade shots and stay just out of reach while still being able to land his own punches. The prime example of his boxing brilliance came in 2022 when he faced off against one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, known for his skill and power, simply couldn't keep up with Bivol's superior movement and speed. Bivol completely outboxed him, dominating the fight and proving that he's not only a defensive master but a fighter who can dictate the action with precision and control. However, as much as Bivol's technical prowess is impressive, there's still the looming question: can he adjust his style to avoid Beterbiev's overwhelming power in their potential rematch? That is the big question, and it's what makes this fight so compelling. Bivol has the skills to navigate his way through Beterbiev's relentless offense, but can he handle the ferocity and raw strength that Beterbiev brings to the table? This makes for an intriguing matchup, as the clash between Bivol's superior technique and Beterbiev's devastating power is a fight that boxing fans are eager to see unfold.
Bivol or Beterbiev? I think same outcome. Beterbiev. Rooting for Bivol. Hopefully he does better than the first time. If anything, I think Beterbiev is gonna hurt Bivol this time around. Kudos to Bivol, man. He boxed very well, but he just didn't show enough grit in the last championship rounds. It's a great fight.
Let's break down this upcoming showdown in more detail, looking at each fighter's strengths and how they stack up against one another. Power and aggression, advantage, Beterbiev. When it comes to raw power, Artur Beterbiev is the clear front runner. Every single punch he throws carries the intent to hurt, and his aggressive fighting style makes him a relentless force. Once he senses weakness in his opponent, he doesn't hesitate to go for the kill. His ability to put opponents away with brutal knockouts is what defines him, and it's what makes him one of the most feared fighters in the division. Beterbiev's aggression isn't reckless either, it's calculated, and he's always looking for that moment to capitalize on his opponent's mistakes. Speed and defense, advantage, Bivol. On the flip side, Dmitry Bivol excels in the areas of speed and defensive movement. His footwork and overall movement are some of his most valuable assets. He's elusive in the ring and doesn't often get hit cleanly, which makes him a difficult puzzle for anyone to solve. Bivol's ability to control the distance is a key element in his success, and if he can maintain that control, he'll be able to frustrate Beterbiev and make him miss more than he hits. His speed allows him to move in and out of range effectively, dictating the pace of the fight and making it difficult for his opponents to land clean shots. Stamina and durability, even matchup. Both fighters have demonstrated excellent stamina and durability throughout their careers. Beterbiev has proven that he can go the distance, even in later rounds, while still carrying his power with him. He's never shown signs of slowing down when he's on the attack. Bivol, on the other hand, is known for his ability to fight at a high pace for the full 12 rounds without tiring. He maintains his sharpness and composure throughout the entire fight, rarely looking fatigued. This could be a key factor in a long, grueling battle between the two. The ability to maintain energy and power in the later rounds is something both men are very capable of. Mental toughness, advantage, Beterbiev. When it comes to mental toughness, Beterbiev holds the upper hand. He has an aura of invincibility around him, he's never been dropped, outworked, or shown any sign of fear or hesitation. He fights with a relentless forward pressure, and no matter what his opponents throw at him, he continues to move forward, pushing the action. His unshakable resolve is a significant factor in his success. Bivol, while also composed under pressure, was tested in their last encounter. Beterbiev was able to break Bivol's rhythm and disrupt his game plan, and that could be a crucial factor in this rematch. Bivol's ability to stay mentally strong when faced with Beterbiev's onslaught will be tested once again, and how he handles that mental pressure will play a major role in the outcome of the fight. This breakdown shows that while both fighters have their advantages, it's the CL.
Look, I think it'll be a great fight. I think if they do have a rematch, especially in Vegas, if we see the same fight again, I think this time it will go to Bivol. Just the way the judges are seeing. You see, the judges are also human beings. The judges are also hearing, reading, everything. You know, a lot of boxing people thinking Bivol won. So they hear all that. So in a rematch, any close round might go to Bivol.
The last time these two warriors clashed, it was nothing short of a brutal war. Dmitry Bivol came out strong early on, using his superior movement and jab to maintain control, keeping Beterbiev at bay and frustrating the power puncher. For a while, it looked like Bivol's strategy might just work, as he was able to avoid the heavy shots and box at his own pace. But as the fight progressed, the relentless pressure from Beterbiev began to take its toll. He started to break Bivol down, closing the distance and forcing him to fight at a pace he wasn't used to. The turning point came in the 9th round when Beterbiev landed a devastating right hand that shook Bivol to his core. Despite being rocked, Bivol showed incredible heart and managed to survive the round, but it was clear that the momentum had shifted in Beterbiev's favor. From that point onward, the fight had a different feel, with Beterbiev pushing forward and making it more difficult for Bivol to maintain control. In the end, Beterbiev earned a close but unanimous decision victory, solidifying his place as one of the top fighters in the division. Now, as they prepare for a potential rematch, Bivol has promised that this time, things will be different. He claims to have made the necessary adjustments, fine-tuning his game plan to avoid the mistakes that led to his defeat last time. Bivol is confident that he can approach the fight with a new mindset, better prepared to handle Beterbiev's ferocious power and relentless pressure. But the big question remains, can he really make the changes needed to defeat a powerhouse like Beterbiev? The rematch holds a lot of intrigue, and it's one that fans are eagerly anticipating to see if Bivol can rise to the challenge and prove that he has what it takes to dethrone the undefeated monster.
I have Bivol winning. You know what I mean? What you call came on at the end. You know what I mean? Because Bivol, slowed down. He slowed down. So, but I had Bivol winning.
I feel like a lot of folks did. Should they rematch? How do you see the fight playing out? Should they rematch? How do you see the fight playing out?
Oh, I think they should rematch. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be a different situation this time. Because it seemed like he got winded at the last 2 rounds.
If Beterbiev wants to win again, he needs to cut off the ring, don't let Bivol dance around. Work the body early, slow Bivol down. Stay aggressive, keep the pressure on. For Bivol to win, he must stay disciplined, stick to his game plan. Use his jab and movement, keep Beterbiev at a distance. Avoid getting into a firefight. If he starts trading punches, he will lose.
That was a good fight. I feel like Bivol. Yeah. I thought Bivol did enough to win the first fight. But if you go anyway, like I said, they're both great fighters. It'll be a good fight. I'm going for Bivol though.
How do you think it's like a different fight? The same fight, as close?
See, can't even say because I'm pretty sure they're gonna come with different game plans because Bivol, he's a boxer, but feel like Bivol's gonna try to fight different too, not like the first time. So you have to wait and see. It's gonna be a amazing fight. The first one was.
So, who wins this mega fight? Let's be real, this is a 50-50 fight. It's a classic power versus skill matchup. I think Beterbiev still has the edge because of his relentless pressure and power. Bivol will start strong, but as the fight goes on, Beterbiev will land big shots and eventually wear him down. Prediction: Artur Beterbiev wins by 10th round TKO. But anything can happen in boxing. That's why I want to hear from you. Do you think Bivol can pull off an upset and outbox Beterbiev for 12 rounds? Or will Beterbiev prove once again that his power is too much to handle? Drop your predictions in the comments below.
You know, he outboxed him, you know. Then again, I mean, I wasn't there like the judges were to score every single shot, you know. If you kind of go for someone, you kind of might tend to see more of the punches that they're landing, you know. But like I said, they're both great fighters, so it's gonna be a great fight to watch again.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Boxing Legacy, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the biggest boxing fights. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more epic fight analysis.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.